2025 Astros positional breakdown. Let's do it.
Bullpen breakdown. 2025 Houston Astros. You have your two horses. You have Abreu and you have Hader. You got the ninth inning and you have the eighth inning locked down with two arms that I trust. I know a lot of people after last year are holding your breath going into the season. Fresh start. I trust those guys 100%.
Oh yeah. The Hader hate last season, I think that was overblown. I think it was mad overblown.
Yeah, it was weird.
I mean, it got so weird. I know he got a lot of money. And the
it's because of
expectations.
the money.
The money.
He had like 20 straight saves at one point.
I know.
It's like a weird, like, fans see a number and they're like, which is understandable. You get paid this much, you expect that caliber of player, but you're getting paid a lot for like who you are and less like. I'm not paying you $95 million expecting a 2.1 ERA. Like, you hope you get that, but
Also,
I pay you to be a shutdown closer,
Yeah.
which mostly he was.
get your saves.
Also, when he was a closer, he was dominant.
Yeah.
It was not his fault. The Astros started 5-19, and we had to use him in the seventh inning, in the eighth inning, in the sixth inning, because we had to win those games. You had to use Hader in those weird spots.
Kept having to use. I mean, he was being used like 4 out of 5 games, and not like half of them non-safe situations.
It felt like, oh man, we got to bring Hader in just to keep this game tied. Like it just, and then you get lose in the 10th or 11th because you didn't have Hader then.
I think if they avoid that,
yes,
he's gonna be great.
Now the musical chairs of the rest of the bullpen.
Real quick, let me give a hot take.
Ooh.
Brian Abreu is a top 3 reliever in baseball.
I was about to say, I think he makes a lot of money. I think this season gets him a lot of money in the future.
I think he is
He is
one of the highest names in relievers in baseball in strikeouts per 9, ERA, like efficiency, holds. I think he's gonna be better than Hader. But it's not. I mean, fans are probably going to be like yelling for like, "Oh, Abreu should save it." But I think it's a strength to have such a strong setup, man.
I think him slotting in for the 8th, being the 8th guy, instead of Ryan Presley was last year, immediately the back end of the bullpen.
This is a promotion.
It is a promotion, and it's well earned as well. He's one of the. He's weirdly so not talked about as one of the best bullpen.
He would be a closer on 15 other teams.
100%. And I think this season he gets a lot of it's gonna be a lot of money set. Set.
Some team is gonna give him a Hader contract.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be one of those. Yeah. But yes, I agree. With that.
So getting to the rest of the guys, I think I'll go ahead and say my sneaky pickup of the offseason, I really like Okert.
Yeah,
I think he's going to be what Taylor Scott was last year. Just a sneaky. Where'd this guy come from? He has a 2.3 ERA, and he's just getting out of bases loaded situations left and right. He's my pick of the barn. I don't know what to call it. He's my pick of the rest of the guy. I think he's going to have the strongest.
Real quickly, the guys who made the bullpen: Montero, Contreras, Gusto, Okert, King, and Scott. With Ort and Whitley on the temporary IL, looking to come back, according to Dayton Brown, mid-April.
We say Gusto. We're recording before it's announced.
I think he made the team, right?
They haven't said it yet.
I thought they said.
I think there was reports saying that maybe
he was a candidate remaining for the final spot,
right?
And I think he probably will. But I'm just letting you know in case something crazy happens between now.
You know what Gusto reminds me of.
16 hours ago, he will open the season in the Astros bullpen. Joe Spotter.
Sick. Okay.
He
probably said that during the game.
I kind of like him taking on a Brad Peacock kind of role. He's going to be gritty. He's going to be an innings eater, huh?
I think he was a starter.
Peacock?
No, Gusto.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like he has the length in his arm to.
If there, God forbid, there's some guys in the starting pitching who have to go on IL for a little bit.
He's
putting Gusto in there.
Start candidate.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe he can do some things. So I like Gusto's versatility coming out of the bullpen. And he's also, I think he can be an innings eater in the bullpen. There's gonna be games where we're getting blown out. We're getting blown out. And it's like just putting Gusto for 3 or 4 innings just to ride it out. I think that's gonna be important.
The Seth Martinez award.
I think he's gonna be better Seth Martinez, which might not be saying much, but
so he's your arm to watch.
I think he's gonna be your sneaky important
Yeah.
arm to watch because he is gonna be important in those blowouts that will happen inevitably.
Hey, maybe we'll make that a new segment. Hey, Rolex,
Yeah,
send out
really.
the arm to watch.
The arm to watch.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
Come on,
arm.
Seiko, you know. But yeah, no, I like us.
I like that.
The other arms, Montero, you're paying a lot of money. That's kind of a sunk cost fallacy. You just hope he rounds into form. Had a good spring training, not great. A lot of punchies, a lot of stress. He's probably your 6 inning non-stress inning guy. A lot hinges on, I think, Mr. Scott. Hopefully he can find lightning in a bottle again. Had a rough spring. Hopefully he figures that out. King is filthy.
I like King.
He's really, really good.
I think I tweeted this out. I think he's going to be the best lefty specialist the Astros have had in years. Who was the last great lefty specialist? That wasn't a closer.
Good tell you.
Man, I'm stumped.
Good tell you.
Yeah,
Brian King.
It is funny that Dusty Baker pleaded for a lefty bullpen arm. Now we have 3. We have all these over the last 2 years have been coming up.
He's somewhere dude, what the? That's all exactly what I wanted.
I literally wanted Josh Hader.
Yeah.
I didn't know I
Yeah.
could just ask for that. I do think what hinges the bullpen and the success of that is Mr. Ort and Mr. Whitley. I think both are going to have 60 innings plus this season. And I think both have to pitch at a very, very high level because I think they're going to be thrown in high leverage situations over the course of 162.
I think hot take Willie is your 7th inning guy by the end of the year.
I think he's got to go earn it, but I'd probably hinge more on Ort, but if Force takes it, then
But I mean, once he earns it, it's gonna be it's
we
because
won the
he's on.
draft.
Yeah.
We won the 2016
Yeah,
draft.
we won the 2016 draft, and also it's okay, he's filthy,
Yeah.
and we can confidently put him there right in front of Abreu and just say go.
Yeah.
Here's the ball.
Yeah, if you can bridge that gap between that rotation to Abreu Hader, and I don't care what fashion you mix and match throughout the season, but you bridge that gap, the season could be fun.
Can we just not pay any of these guys after this season? We paid Montero after we got him for next to nothing, gave him money. Can we just not? Can we just
We give Abreu the money.
I'm cool with that. I would rather that than just being oh hey, Brian King went off. Let's give him $40 million over the course of 3 years, and then he's not like he was in 2025. Let's just maybe let's pump the brakes on that.
Pump the brakes on it.
Pump the brakes on that kind of process.
Having an actual GM helps.
Yeah, it
helps
does.
avoid that.
Yeah, Dana, we respect you, Dana.
Well, that's the
All right,
that's the
bully.
pin.
That's the bully.
Bully.
That is a positional breakdown. Shout out to our sponsors: Big City Wings, Houston's Wing Joint, Apollo's Wing Joint, Zing Zang, You Zing, We Zang. You can get their stuff right there. And Kobe Stevens. Go to KobeStevens.com. Get your athletic wear, your apparel, golf apparel, everything in between. Kobe Stevens. Shout out to our sponsors. We love you guys.
Thank you.
Go Astros. Go Astros.